another Nostrini, in which I am doing it in the dark, because much of we know is in the dark. Also, I'm too lazy to put the lights on. Anyway, only God, God, I'm God. Well, our mayor, I thought I was the messenger of God. I thought I was he who knows the mind of God. What's he thinking about? What's he hearing about? What's he angry about? What's he happy about? But no, it's our uncle. Yeah, Uncle Adams, the mayor of New York, who is on a mission from God. But does that know he is? Because I am not familiar with this man. When we were putting out you go and be an apostle. You form a cult. You become the new, God. We didn't see Mr. Adams. All I know is, uh, and he's not a follower of Allah. Because even though he sided with the Turks and tried to give them sweetheart deals on on embassies and and restaurants, but he didn't get that much out of it, a few meals. What the hell? It seems his whole administration was corrupt from head to foot. But by my Mr. Adams got the least of the things. All he did was get us some Middle Eastern meals out of it, and maybe a free Turkey trip to the Turkish land. And that's not that good, even though Istanbul is a beautiful city. I haven't been there because I haven't been out of the country, but it's beautiful. But it originally was a Christian city, and then the Turks, the Muslims, took it over, and they even stole our designs for mosques that were originally Christian designs. Yeah, like they were the domes. Nobody talks about that kind of cultural appreciation by the sword. Made me so mad. ET not that far out. This is an article from before. You see what happened is they did some calculation. They said the universe or life on it was formed very random. In other words, there was a lightning bolt that hit a meteorite, that hit a piece of slime, and then gradually life grew out of it. So we're all basically from slime, according to the scientists. But now there's a new thing that life is a crazy all over the place, and it had to go by some sort of plan. A plan, you say? Not random, you say? A God who started it all and had a little thing like this thing. Why? First there was nothing, and then we got the sky, and then we got the land, and then we got clouds. That could be. You don't know. You weren't around back then. They didn't have cameras. Although people are looking into the past with cameras now, and they're seeing things. Seeing then that the Big Bang was the beginning, that there was something before the Big Bang. Maybe God and his place. And he said, God said, "Oh, look at that. There's a big black spot there. I want to fill it up with something." God did it. What do you think of that? I'm gonna write a whole religion over this. Get you guys. I'm gonna replace you. I'm gonna have a big religion all about how God was a guy. He created everything. Mhm. And he created a woman, which is the universe, as a broad. And even it's like a region ring does itself. Come on, can't you see? Collect the dots and put them together. He made a woman that she goes and she has babies. So every woman who has babies, she is completing the circle of life. That is right from the beginning to the end. Mm, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Oh, there was a bell scare in a local hospital. It killed three people, and the people came in, and the doctors and the security people came with the hazmat suits. But apparently, it was just a flesh-eating bacteria. Oh, that's very comfortable and comforting that in hospitals they have flesh-eating bacteria that's like Ebola, and you can mistake them because they're like twin brothers of nastiness, the way to die. Sometimes I have to go to the hospital. I'm not going to go. I mean, I'm sort of susceptible, not susceptible, I'm resistant to disease, viruses and stuff. Boda may have the virus with my name on it, which is very difficult because yeah, viruses is this kind of squishy. You get the rush of feeling. Yes. That's good. Miss Hitler and Chief. Oh, my little puppy. He is gonna heal this country. You think because he has a nasty mouth you are, but he's just blowing steam and venting just a little for all of us to have to be nicey nice. Oh, I like my presidents, obnoxious, obnoxious men. Oh no, they reminded me and generations of Vinnies. Yes, sir. You may say, Mr. Vinny, why you pick not Biden? He was obnoxious and a lying scumbag too. But I picked the scumbags that entertain me. So screw you. Oh, no, let's see. Not saying eye to eye. I think I read this one. No, I think I did. It's Yaya. Yaya, the famous rapper. He's a Nazi and he doesn't like the Jewish people. And because the shorts have Nazi on it. And I think that's so nice. Although some people take Cameron Sickle shirts with Che Guevara and he was a murderer too. So and the Nazi thing, but it's not like did you I don't know. I don't know which mass murderer to be soft on, you see. Some people think the flag of the United States is genocidally. Now, true, every country in the world is there because of a man who is willing to kill his fellow man, and so he could bring presents to his wife. So it's all the females' fault. They put us up to it. We have to get them stuff, you see, so we have to kill somebody else, you see, or they won't love us. Yes, sirree. All men are the most sympathetic animals in the world. And women are bad, sometimes it is true. They manipulate me and you. Oh, don't do that no more. Women be nice and nice. I see. They're going to use this Adams, the Republican administration, in order to get rid of the illegals. Some of the illegals. So we are evil. Truly, by any stretch of the imagination. Killing and murdering and raping and exploiting children. Yes. Oh, they're bad. Where else are you going to get those people who are just looking for jobs or a handout? Oh, when you take out the real bad ones, sometimes you have to take out people who are nice enough. It's a tragedy, you see, when nice people get caught in these nets of nasty. But sometimes you gotta do something that's nice to keep the country whole and not be overrun. Well, that's what you gotta do. If you're gonna be a country, it is true. But if you're going down, you're going down to the tower, down to the place, the hotel where all the people stay of the race. They all immigrants, and they're tripping up the place. Those hotels are for our tourists. Can't you see you're destroying the very fabric of the city? You liberal scum. Maybe you bums want to do your liberal scum. Yeah. Eva, huh? Eric, Eva, GOP hive? Does the GOP be under insect control? I don't understand what I'm reading. Maybe my eyes are going. Train man, latest leotard found. Train man, leotard. Oh, there was a schizophrenic lady who was very nice looking. Beautiful. In fact. I didn't meet her. She came to say pregnant. Well, I wouldn't, I'm not attracted to pregnant women. That's the way I am. I figure if they're pregnant, they have a husband. And even though she was very beautiful, I might go, oh my God, that's a pregnant woman. It was beautiful. And in spite of her big belly and the fact that she's been inhabited by somebody else, see, that's almost like a monster movie. You're not saying hello to one person, you're saying hello to an entity. And the end truly will never be an entity. Oh, I know those transgenders are trying to say that they're women when they're men or men when they're women. My delusional friends. You're truly delusional. And they want us all to go along with the delusion or they get us in trouble and say we're hate speech and we're transphobic. Which I don't know what that means. Does that mean that it's a transgender going over the ocean like in a ship? Like up the Titanic? Because that's what I was going to sink into one day if this keeps up. Oh, yeah. You're Louis Dumpling? This is the youth. Loves dumplings. Well, of course they love dumplings. Who doesn't love dumplings, youth? Everybody loves dumplings sometimes. It's too dark in here. I should turn on the light. If I get up, you'll see I'm in my underwear. And then I'll keep it talking. What the hell? Pete turns up the heat. Pete, Secretary of War, who was on Fox Friends. He's a Secretary of War. He's a handsome devil. And he's telling the Europeans, hey, Europeans, you don't even believe in freedom of speech. You're socialist, Marxist states. And but you want us to protect you from the Russians. Oh, I was tired. I was sleepy. Why don't you protect yourself? How about having a big war? And it'll be exciting. We'll watch it and we have popcorn and we'll stay out of it this time. America won't get like World War I, World War II. We'll just let you lay natural course. And you know what'll happen? Well, first off, you have a big war in Europe, and the people who want to take over our country will be defeated by the Russians, and the Russians will get restricted in the ass because the Russians do that way. And then we'll tell the Russians, you best stop, or we'll get Trumpy out of retirement, which is going to take time for the Russians to take over the world, and we'll have a nuclear war. And the Russians go, what? You will kill us and kill everyone in order to protect Europe and protect America? Yeah, you'll pay you off. And Trump says, I'm rich already. I don't care because I'm Trumpy. And it's the last thing I do. I'm going to be a winner. If that means nuking this whole planet, I'm not just a maniac ready to do it. Let's go. Usually, Slav. When was Slav killing? Well, this is a weird thing. Guy had a bad back. And he got into his head that the corporations were stealing from the people and not giving out the money. Now it turns out he wasn't the victim of this. He just had a bad back. And when normally he would just go, stop that corporation. He decided to kill the head of the corporation, the acting head. And then in the acting, he got shot in the back. Which was not about saying you should have turn around out and you see those eyes, the whites of your eyes when I shoot you. He didn't do that. He shot the guy in the back and he ran off. They tell him this one, but later on he had the third. This young man hits me, I'm telling you. Now I suspect that not only is he in constant pain, but he can't do the hoopy doop. If you can't do the hoopy doop, you don't feel like shooting somebody. And you might as well shoot somebody who's kind of has a talent to him. That's why it's kind of funny to all these ladies. They're going, "Oh, I want to be with him. I want to have to do what you do. I can't do. He's in constant pain. He needs help." And you know what? I think if they cured him and he doesn't need constant pain, he would be a nicey man. And he wouldn't shoot nobody. He wouldn't be a danger to society. I could be wrong. He just might be trigger happy. I don't know. I'm I'm Australian. I can read minds, but his mind makes my head hurt. So, so this is about Anne Frank. She was a very nice girl who got captured by the Nazis eventually, but for a while she lived in a wall. And then, they had a thing where Anne Frank was saying nasty things in her diary because she was a young girl and she was at an age where they say nasty things. She wasn't a saint, but she wasn't a sinner either. She just said nasty things in her diary. Don't expect everybody perfect all the time. It's only in the movies and cartoons. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody's bad. It's what this world's about. Don't forget to oops. Oh, but I think the ball is here. And I did this. I'm half blind here. Oh, okay. I think I would go. I haven't slept in days. To go in there. So this is it. I'm gonna tell you the main characters I'm playing. I'm playing the sophisticate, which actually works when I have a beard. I'm playing Baby Vinny. Boo, boo, boo. I'm playing my father, old school Vinny, and I'm playing myself, kind of in between. So I don't have a deeper voice normally. I'm doing this for theatrical purposes and not to sound like I'm a girl. Sometimes I answer the phone and they think I'm a girl because my voice is too soft, but I'm not soft. I'm a hard man with hard convictions. Ooh, I'm dreaming of a trumpy Christmas, unlike any I've known before, with an obnoxious man who runs his mouth out of hand. He's the crazy we need in this crazy world. He'll give it a twirl. I'm dreaming of a nutty Christmas as my friend Biden runs away. He was the worst bad boy or old boy or nasty boy, whoever was in the White House, even worse than Nixon or any other Democratic Mickey Mouse. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go away now. I've done enough on to the psyche of the earth. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't push. Maybe I'm a good boy. Or maybe a very bad man. Bad man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you want to kill everybody?